Hello everybody, Brad here again, and I wanted to wrap up my talk of the new Kilian parfums from the In the Garden of Good and Evil collection. This next one is called Good Girl Gone Bad, and it is a feminine fragrance classified fruity floral and came out in 2012. The notes we have in the top jasmine, osmanthus, and May rose. In the middle, Indian tuberose and narcissus. And finally in the base we have amber and cedar. Now I wore this one today, so I have given this one a full wearing. When I first put this one on my skin, lots of florals in the opening and that sweet amber also coming through. Very feminine, kind of has like a very business-like feminine feel to it. Really not my thing. However, after about 15-20 minutes, it did start to change, and I really started to like it much better. The cedar was coming out, and also started to pick up on a fruitiness. This one started to smell very similar to the original fragrance from the collection, In the City of Sin. Almost like an apricot fruitiness started to come out. Had like this creamy apricot cedarwood type vibe to it. So the dry down was actually much more pleasant to my nose than the opening. So that's pretty much what I got from this one. I would say, yeah, let this one settle down for about 15 minutes or so, because the opening, you're going to be like, wow, how in the world am I going to pull this off? But it does tame down quite nicely, just like the original one, In the City of Sin. But I think I still like In the City of Sin a little bit better, because I didn't have to go through that um, beginning phase where I was kind of put off. Yeah, so probably the most off-putting opening of the bunch to my nose. And the whole series is too feminine anyway. So like I said earlier, I'm just going to probably give this to my stepdaughter. Hopefully she can wear these at college or something, because yeah, not really something I think most guys are going to want to spend too much time with, unless you're really into like the feminine fragrances anyway. Um, I'm not sure why it had like that fruity smell. Didn't mention any fruits in the breakdown here. I'm thinking maybe the amber had some fruitiness infused in it or something. But yeah, once it did get past the opening, also the projection and sillage kind of died down as well. So it didn't really seem to be all that special, even when it dried down, because then it became so close to the skin. But let me give you some final scores here. The smell, I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. I definitely had to give it a point deduction there for the opening being very sort of like ambery floral. Versatility, 7 out of 10. Especially try not to be putting this one on at your cubicle or whatever. That opening might knock a few people off their stools there. The uniqueness factor, 7 out of 10. Especially after smelling the In the City of Sin. This one in a dry down smelled very similar to that one. Price point similar, $2.50 a bottle. You got to give it some low marks there, around 2 out of 10 for the price point. Projection longevity, it smelled pretty potent there in the opening, but that quickly just kind of settled down into this pleasant little ambery, fruity cedarwood smell. So overall, maybe about a 5 out of 10, not taking into account any price point there. So definitely not really something that I see reaching for in terms of like a niche purchase. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.